Well, hello everybody, it's Angie the Coder, and today I'm going to answer a question from one of the viewers. Artie asked, "Hi Angie, I'm in need of CIRCC CEUs. Can you please provide me with some reference where I can get those?" Yes, Artie, I can. I'll be happy to assist you with that. And congratulations on a big achievement here, the CIRCC. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a certification for interventional radiology and cardiology coders, and these are very sought after credentials. So good job, Artie. I think this is going to make you extremely marketable as a coder, and congratulations. So let's pop out to the internet and let me show you what I know about getting CEUs for your specific certification. Okay, so here we are out on the AAPC website, and the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to explain to all of the viewers about how specialty certification works with the AAPC. I'll do my best if you guys will be patient with me. Artie is already probably familiar with how this works, but the rest of you guys might want to know how it works if you have a certification other than just the CPC. So what you're going to do is you go to the main menu at the top, and you're going to click on certification and then go down to here where it says maintain certification. Now this is a good page for any of you, whether you're CPCs or you have specialty certifications, sort of to help you understand how to maintain your CEUs. But what I wanted to point out is, let me zoom in a little bit. If you have just one certification, this is whether you're a CPC, a CIRCC, any certification through the AAPC, if you only have one of them, then you have to turn in 36 CEUs every 2 years. And they can be, if you're the CPC, they can be in any CEUs you want to turn in. Anything you want to learn about, you can turn in CEUs 36 every 2 years. But if you have a specialty certification like Artie, if you only have that one certification, then you have to turn in 36 CEUs every 2 years, but 16 of those CEUs must be related to your specialty. In Artie's circumstance, if you see it's the top one up here, it says Artie must turn in 16 CEUs that are related to interventional radiology or cardiovascular coding. Now the interventional radiology, those are kind of hard to come by. They're not impossible. The cardiovascular coding ones, those are a little easier to come by. So let us, let me go ahead and also illustrate another point. So if you have more than one certification, say you're a CPC, but then you go back and you get another certification like the CIRCC, or the one underneath that you see there, the CPMA, which is an auditing certification. That's the one I would like to take. If you have 2 certifications through the AAPC, then you have to submit 40 CEUs every 2 years, and 16 must be in your related specialty. So I think that's actually pretty good, because they could have doubled the CEUs, but they didn't. Instead, they just added 4 more CEUs if you have 2 certifications. So I think that's actually pretty doable for most people. I don't know if you guys will see, sometimes you'll see coders out there that have a whole string of initials after their name, and those people that have 5 or more, they have to get 52 CEUs every 2 years. But remember, 16 of those must come from their specialty areas. So this is just to kind of give you guys a brief overview for those of you that are CPC, CPCAs, or just getting into the whole coding thing. This will give you an idea what it means to get more than one certification. Now, I don't know, Artie may only have one certification. If that's the case, Artie needs 36 CEUs, and 16 of them must be in either interventional radiology or cardiovascular coding. Now, Artie knows that, and that's why that's where the question came from, is how do I get these other 16 CEUs? And this is my recommendation. What we want to do now to figure that out is we want to come over here to the left-hand bar over here where it says approved CEU vendors. And I'm going to recommend a vendor that is fantastic for interventional and cardiology. And that vendor is ZHealth Publishing. So if you click the button that says Browse All, because I've tried looking ZHealth Publishing up, just typing it in, and I had no luck. So we're going to just Browse All and then hit the little Z button, and I think they're the only one. Yeah, see? It pulls them up, ZHealth Publishing. So if you click on that, it will tell you all kind of information on the company. It'll give you their phone number, and it will list all of the conferences, self-study web-based training, and webinars. I think there's some webinars in here. Web-based training, webinars. Let's see what else they have. Yep, that's it. But these, it'll tell you how many CEUs and which certification they will work with. And notice on almost all of these, you'll see this, it may be all of them, you'll see CIRCC listed next to almost all of these. I will tell you, I have been to an in-live seminar by this company, and because I used to work in radiology, and I did interventional radiology, and so my company sent me to ZHealth seminar, and it was one of the best seminars I've ever been to. And they're just so good at explaining this stuff. They provide very good visuals because for those of you who have done cardiology coding, like cath coding, or have done interventional, you'll know that those are things that are kind of hard to visualize, and they do a fantastic job with visual, showing you, giving you really good illustrations of what they're talking about. I thought they were fantastic. I'm going to tell you, I love their books. I love their anatomy charts, and I love their seminars. So if you can afford to go to one of their seminars or take one of their webinars, I highly recommend this. So what we're going to do now, looks like they don't have their website in here. I'm actually going to take you out to their website really quickly. Okay, everybody, we're out here on the ZHealth Publishing website, and what I'm going to do is we're going to pop into the seminars and webinars, and I'm not going to go into live seminars because I know for a fact that they're having to postpone their July Nashville seminar. So until this COVID thing is over, let's just check out the webinars instead. So if you go into webinars, you will see that they have a ton of webinars to choose from, and they're very specific to the type of coding that you want to learn about in the interventional and cardiology realm. So let me just pick one and open it up. How about diagnostic cardiac catheterizations, part 1? This is one that is 2020 cardiology, part 1, diagnostic cardiac diagnostic cardiac catheterizations. Now this is a product that a lot of coders could really benefit from this seminar. So let's open it up, and it'll tell you all about it and what to expect. But the part you're probably most interested in is that you get 2 CEUs from the AAPC. You're probably interested in what it costs. It's $199 to take the seminar or webinar, unless you are a member of ZHealth Publishing, which, if you are a cardiology or an interventional radiology coder, it may totally be worth joining their membership. I think it's $24.95 a month to be a member, and you get to ask one coding question a month. So if you get stumped by one of your charts, then you can ask one question a month on that membership, as well as you get 10% off of any of the products you buy from them. But for me, I do a variety of coding, so this is something that would not be as feasible for me economically. But if I was a CIRCC and I was doing this kind of coding every day, I would definitely sign up for that membership, and I definitely would be getting my CEUs here because I know for a fact that this company does really great training. But there you go. That's what you're going to find out. You're gonna get, the price is $199. You get 2 CEUs, and I would verify by calling in person to the AAPC, ask for a CEU person, make sure you talk to the CEU department and tell them what course you're going to take and what publisher it is and what vendor it is, and ask them if those CEUs will count towards your 16 specialty CEUs before you pay for the seminar. That way there's no surprises, okay? I want to make sure you guys get what you pay for and you get your money's worth. And I do believe that this company provides webinars that you will get your money's worth out of. However, icing on the cake is getting those specialty CEUs as well. So this is where I would recommend that a CIRCC look for their specialty CEUs. But this may not be feasible for everybody because it is a little pricey. So another option is to go out to the AAPC's webinars, the ones they do themselves, and look specifically for webinars that have to do with interventional radiology and cardiology. Now, if Artie is doing more interventional than cardiology, cardiology CEUs are usually easier to find, in my opinion, and sometimes you can find them cheaper than you can. Interventional is definitely a niche that can get kind of pricey to get CEUs for. But what I would do, because the AAPC webinars are only $49 each. Now, you only get one CEU, but it's only $49. I would click this button that says Find a Webinar, and you can look through the upcoming webinars and see if they have any. I didn't see any there. Or you can go to the on-demand webinars, and this is basically on-demand means it's a webinar that they already did, like say this one right here was done 5/20/2020, but you can still watch the webinar and get your one CEU for doing the webinar. So I clicked through these and I found this EKG one right here. And I think that this one would count towards the CIRCC because it's cardiology based. I would definitely ask before I paid for it, just to be absolutely sure. But if you find CEUs like this, they will probably work towards your CIRCC specialty CEUs, and they'll be a little bit cheaper. But I tell you, you're really gonna enjoy if you can get your company to pay for the ZHealth publishing webinars, or you can afford to pay for them. Maybe maybe do it as a tax write-off. I definitely love the ZHealth publishing, and I totally recommend it and recommend them. The AAPC ones, this one right here, way cheaper per CEU. And you'll probably learn a lot, but like I said, if I were doing interventional or cath coding, I would definitely be looking to ZHealth to get as many of my CEUs as I could afford from them, just because they're just really, really good at that. So there we go, folks. That's how I would recommend getting those CEUs. I hope I answered your question well, Artie. Congratulations again on getting a fantastic certification. I know it will serve you well. And for asking such a great question, I have a surprise for you. It is a koozie that has your credentials on it, and I would love to ship that to you. So if you would like to receive your free koozie, shoot me an email at Angie@angiethecoder.com, and I will give me your address that you want me to mail it to, and I will mail that out to you. Thank you so much for asking such a great question. Speaking of thank you for all of you that have watched this video. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you learned something. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And don't forget to leave comments and questions in the description below. As you can see, I love hearing from all of you. So everybody have a great week and enjoy your coding this week, and I'll see you on the next video.